right, welcome to PNW Athletics Today. I'm Rick Costello, Director of Athletics and the host for this show. I am joined by student athletes from our women's and men's cross-country program, volleyball program, and the coaches. And for our opening segment, Inside the Pride, Coach Tommy Whitaker is going to join me. Tommy, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
All right. So, well, we got to love this weather out there today, right? Perfect running weather, huh?
A little stormy, but they're doing well.
All right. So, Tommy, let's go inside the Pride. PNW Athletics is 20 sports, 450 student athletes, and we are in our 7th year of NCAA Division II action. Men's soccer coach is off to a great start. They just went on the road and won 2 games at Saginaw and at Davenport. They say that to the winner go all the spoils. So Hugo Lorenzo and Eli Williams were both players of the week. So how about that soccer team we got?
They've progressed really well. Luke, the head coach, has been doing a great job.
Yeah, so Hugo is averaging almost a goal a game. It's like video soccer out there for him. He is doing such a great job. It's his 3rd Player of the Week award, so we're really excited for Coach Dunn and the guys on the pitch. Volleyball is off to a historic start. Coach Douglas and his team is going up to the UP this weekend, but beat Saginaw Valley for the first time ever, took Grand Valley to 5 sets. Really exciting stuff.
Absolutely. Yes, Sean's been doing a great job.
The whole program is just continuing to get more and more competitive, and your cross-country program is off to a fantastic start.
They've done very well, yes.
All right. So ice hockey, as Jim mentioned, is ranked top 20 and off to a really good start as well. D2 is 3-1 right now. And our tennis program, Salma Raslin, made history when she won the women's ITA earlier this semester. Our golf teams are also really busy in action. Not today, though. They've got a number of tournaments under their belt. Exciting time for Purdue Northwest. We are adding a new sport coach, stunt, which is very similar to competitive cheer. It will allow us to expand athletic opportunities for female student athletes. We expect to have a roster when it's fully operational, about 40 new student athletes. What do you know about stunt?
I don't know much. I've learned a lot from the applicants that have came in, and it seems like we have a great group of people that want to be the next head coach, which is very exciting to join our staff.
So if you're listening to this show or watching on Jed TV or Facebook, and you're a cheerleader, a high school cheerleader, a gymnast, a competitive athlete, reach out to me at rick@pnw.edu. Our first season of stunt will be next year. We will compete spring of 2025, and really excited to add this new NCAA emerging sport to Purdue Northwest athletics. The Pride are giving back as well. Natalie Jarrett, our senior women's administrator, is leading our student athletes into the Hammond Elementary schools, working with 2nd graders on reading comprehension and mentoring. That's just fabulous, isn't it?
Absolutely. Giving back to the community is part of the gig that we sign up for here. So very excited that we have that opportunity.
Big thanks to our students and Natalie Jarrett for doing that. My favorite, Late Night Madness, is coming up October 19th, Thursday, October 19th. Our presenting sponsor is Northwest Indiana ER and hospital, 24/7 ER and hospital. So if you need any ER and hospital, that's where you got to go, Coach.
Sounds good. It's right by campus, right?
Yes,
there
exactly.
We go.
Right down on Indianapolis Boulevard. So Thursday, October 19th, all kinds of free food. DJ in the house, Leo the Lion, cheer and dance. Many of our corporate champions, Domino's, it will be there. Byway Brewery will be there. Jamrock Barbecue will be there. Pepsi will be providing all the refreshments. All kinds of prizes. Last year we gave out a virtual reality system, a big screen TV, AirPods, a scooter. That was like the hit. So all kinds of fun, singing contest, dance contest. We'll have to talk to your student athletes to see if they're going to jump in.
What about you two? You going to jump in?
Sure.
All right. So this event will be hosted by Brooke Wiesbrod of ESPN. So should be a great night. Thursday, October 19th. The madness is back at Purdue Northwest. And then SAC, our Student Athlete Advisory Committee, is sponsoring Trunk or Treat, which is Friday, October 20th, inviting all the little ones in the community to come out and trick or treat with us at the Nils Nelson Building parking lot right across from athletics, 5:30 to 7:30 on Friday, October 20th. You going to wear a costume, Coach?
We'll actually be gone for conference, but our track and field coaches will actually be there helping out. It's a great thing for the community.
All right, perfect. So let's take a look at what we got going on. As I mentioned, volleyball is headed to the UP. Men's soccer is on the road at St. Cloud State and also Northern Michigan. Women's soccer is over at Parkside. Ice hockey, big game Friday night against the University of Illinois. Sal Cordova, our former student athlete who works in student affairs, student life, will be running a student tailgate over at the Cube on Friday night. Our Division II ice hockey team takes on Marion this weekend. And you all are over at Lewis.
Yes, Lewis University for the Crossover Classic. Very excited. 36 Division II teams from 7 different regions. It's going to be a very big meet for us.
Excellent. And men's golf's on the road at UMSL. Let's give some thanks to our corporate champions for all their support. Purdue Federal Credit Union, one of our sponsors of Late Night Madness. Laborers Local 41, got the signing rights, naming rights over at our baseball field. We appreciate all their support from Scott Sparks and Company. Pepsi, Rush Physical Therapy, MJ Polish Deli, the Kitchell Group at Morgan Stanley. Domino's, you love Domino's after a race, right?
Maybe not after a race, but very good, yes.
All right. Byway Brewery will be out at Late Night Madness. They took care of us at Sports Fest. Big thanks to Phil. Fairfield Inn, Largus Graphics, Hampton Inn, Holiday Inn, Kyle Dempsey State Farm. Kyle's right down the road from us. Jed TV, that'll produce over 150 Purdue Northwest athletic events this year. Corellis Roofing, NWI 24/7 ER and Hospital. Again, the presenting sponsor for Late Night Madness. NIPSCO, big thanks to Rick Kalinsky. Oh, Miller Pizza, fabulous pizza. We got to thank Elsie Goldberg, right?
Absolutely. They've done a lot for us, for our coaching staff. So
Yes, they have. Langle's Pizza, big thanks to Rodney Langle for all his support. People's Bank, Spark Marketing, Strack Van Til, my favorite grocery store in Northwest Indiana, and South Shore CVA unveiling these massive video boards at Late Night Madness. We got a lot cooking that night, so really excited. If you want to be a PNW Athletics corporate champion, call me, Rick Costello, at 219-989-2540. All right, let's meet our student athletes. We are welcomed. We are really pleased to have Carter Leak of our cross-country program and Christina Shaganol. How are you guys this morning?
Good. How are you?
I am great.
It's a good morning to be here.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. So we've got Coach Whitaker. You're in your second season.
Yes.
You recruited an all-time high, biggest class ever for PNW Athletics, 70 student athletes last year. You come to us from McKendree, also from Maryville. You've got quite an educational background. You got 3 degrees, I think, physical therapy, 2 undergrad degrees.
Yes.
But you got to be just pumped up for what we got going here with cross country.
Absolutely. It's a very young squad still, as you can see. But we have our 2 graduating seniors here, and very excited to get them sent off in the right way.
All right, so Christina Shaganol joins us, a graduate student here at Purdue Northwest. You got your visual communications degree last spring from PNW, and you are a captain of the team and have won 5 races, 5 first-place finishes. So tell us how you've been feeling about this season.
This season so far has been different from last season, and it's going good. And I'm excited to see how it ends.
All right, and we're joined by Carter Leak, also a senior, graduating this fall, captain of the cross-country program, business management major from Mount Vernon, Indiana. Carter, you just won the Parkside Invitational at 5:23 a clip. You're going to be pumped up.
Yeah, I'm excited. It was a good race. We're going to have a fast race this weekend, so hopefully we can get better.
All right. So, guys, tell me how you got involved in cross country. Christina, why don't you start? How did you get involved in the sport?
Like Hobart is big on like running for some reason. In elementary school, that's when I began. We would have to run like an 800 in gym class, and I was faster than all the girls and guys. So then going into middle school, that's what I did, cross country.
All right, and we were talking off air. I was just at the 7th grade girls meet, the conference. Hobart was there, Crown Point was there yesterday, so they are a good running school. Carter, how did you get started in cross country?
Yeah, so mine started back in 6th grade. I think 2009. My grandma passed away from cancer, so we started going to the Hoosier Outrun Cancer at IU Bloomington. I got signed up for a mile race. I did pretty well there, and then from there I just was excited to see what else I could do. I did all the sports growing up. I kind of kept dropping sports as I got older until all I did was running, and here we are.
What do you love so much about 60 miles a week or 80 miles a week? What do you love so much about that?
Yeah, so I definitely love the team aspect. It's a team sport, but also just the individual part. You get out what you put in. It's a very honest sport, which I like. If you work hard, you're going to be rewarded with a fast time. So, yeah, I'd say that's what my favorite part about running.
Very well said. All right, let's get to know you guys a little bit better. We're going to do rapid fire section here. All right. So Carter, start us off. What's your favorite food?
Steak.
How about your favorite ice cream?
Strawberry.
All right. Are you watching anything on Netflix?
I don't have Netflix, but Yellowstone is pretty good.
Okay. All right. And how about social media? You hanging out on social media?
I have Facebook and LinkedIn, so you can add me on LinkedIn. If you
All
want.
right. Yes, I've seen your stuff on LinkedIn. I like your profile. That's great. Christina, what's your favorite food?
Ribs.
Ribs. All right. A little barbecue on them?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. How about ice cream?
Mint chocolate chip.
Nice. You watching Netflix?
No. I
No
don't watch
Netflix.
I don't watch TV.
No Hulu, no
No.
Prime, no. Wow.
No, nothing.
All right. There you go. Studying all the time, right?
Working.
Okay.
Working.
All right. That's very important. How about where are you at on social media?
Just Snapchat and Be Real.
Okay. All right. Let's see how well you know Coach. All right. Carter, this is a competition, you and Christina.
All right.
All right. What do you think his favorite food is, Carter?
Pizza.
All right. Christina?
Yep, pizza.
Okay, you guys know that from last year.
Yes,
That's
we know.
not fair.
All right. How about his favorite ice cream, Carter?
Vanilla. He's a vanilla guy for sure.
Chocolate.
No, Carter was right.
All right. There we go. Carter's got the lead here. Okay. Where is he at on Netflix, Carter?
Whatever's inspirational right now. He's always watching documentaries on sports or whatever in his office. So
Okay, that is very true.
Yeah.
But it's also like Halloween stuff right now is kind of being special.
You can't give away the answers until Christina answers here. So we're off the rails here. All right. We're just going to move on here. Rapid fire is blown up. Okay, so what do these fine student athletes mean to your program?
Everything. They're two of our biggest leaders. They've been here since the inception of it all last year, but also prior to that. And so they've really left a legacy here. So I'm very, very proud of you guys. So remember that these last 3 races, or last hopefully 4 races at Nationals, are going to be a lot of fun. And just keep putting in the work that you guys have been, because you guys have been role models. So thank you guys so much for your time.
thank you.
So, Carter, why PNW?
Yeah, so I visited a few different schools before visiting PNW. When I got here, I kind of felt like I clicked with the coach and the team. And then, the Purdue degree, but you get the smaller classes, so that was nice too.
Christina, you're from the region. It was Purdue Northwest to Purdue Northwest, right?
Yeah, just close to home, and I wanted to pursue running.
Very good. Carter, so you had a really cool internship this summer.
I did.
Tell the audience about that.
Yeah, so I interned at Grody Industries this summer. It was my second summer there under CJ. I worked with the business development team. We worked on a smart semi-trailer. So last summer it was kind of just getting started. And then this summer we actually had people testing it out and getting feedback and stuff. So it was cool to kind of see the growth of it. Maybe I'll be working there in January. We'll see what happens, but hopefully.
Sounds like a cool opportunity. A little tech, some transportation.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Christina, what's the career plans for you after Purdue Northwest?
Going back to school to do dental hygiene.
Okay. All right. Coach, you like to go to the dentist?
My mom is going to kill me. My mom made me make an appointment recently, so hi, Mom.
There you go. That's great. All right. So give us the rest of the way here. We've got the Lewis meet. We've got GLIACs coming up. What's it look like for cross country?
So, yep, you were right on. Lewis is this weekend. Then we have a week off, and then we'll go to conference up at Michigan Tech, followed by another week off, and then regionals down at Angel Mount in Evansville, Indiana, and then hopefully right before Thanksgiving, a national meet down at Missouri Southern, followed by a very long track season, which we're all excited for as well.
Angel Mount. Have you guys ever run Angel Mount?
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about that course.
Super flat, fast, pretty simple. I think it's a 3K loop, 2K loop, and then the guys do that twice. I don't remember what the girls run, but
You
yeah.
do both 3K loops, right?
Yeah.
So how many miles a week are you guys running now?
I think we're around 64 with like 20 biking miles, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
All right.
you guys are like 40-something.
Well, I wish you the best of luck the rest of the way, and I can't wait to see you. I'm going to be over at Lewis on Saturday, so I can't wait to see you guys run.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to move on to our next guest for the show. We'll take a quick break.
All right, guys, I'm Jim Deedlow. We're going to just play from last year's Late Night Madness situation as we are going to move everybody off. If you could put it on this one here, and we'll be right in with the new set of folks right here. Late Night Madness from last year.
That sound can only mean one thing. The 2022-23 college basketball campaign is right around the corner, and it begins with PNW hosting Late Night Madness.
I used to love summer because it meant more sunshine and fun, all that stuff. And now I find myself loving winter because it means basketball season. So the temperature drops, more people come to the gym. Tonight's going to be a lot of fun, and this season will be a blast.
It's amazing. We actually had a close scrimmage today, so we got to scrimmage an outside opponent, and so that was good to be on the court, and then to end with an atmosphere like tonight's phenomenal.
This isn't just a celebration of a new basketball season. It's a chance for students and players to interact with each other.
This is my 4th year coming, and every single time, it's a really great time. There's always competitions, and everyone's always cheering, everyone's smiling, everyone's just having a really great time, and it's a really great atmosphere to be a part of.
It's going to be a chance for us to get to know them a little bit better and for them to see us and kind of figure out who they want to watch,
All right, guys, once again, that was from last year's Late Night Madness. That's coming up. You just heard that from Rick Costello, and we do the Presto Changeo here during the PNW Athletics moment, and we're going to do it right now. We're going to give it back to Rick Costello, and he's got some excellent guests. Take it away, Rick.
All right. Welcome back to PNW Athletics Today. Joined in studio by Coach Sean Douglas, Allie Dees, and Marina Gronkowitz of our volleyball program. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Great. Just got off the practice court.
All right. Ladies, how was the practice?
Great. Oh, it was amazing.
The coaching was extraordinary, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's good strategy today during practice, right?
All right. So, Coach, you joined us. You're in your second year. Yep. You came from Life Pacific University. You were Coach of the Year, revamped that program, re-energized. You are doing the same thing here. Yep. Off to a historic start for volleyball. You got to be pumped up.
Excited. I think what's most exciting is seeing the girls and the team total buy-in and how everybody's really excited about where the program's going and just our general vibe as we walk into other gyms. I don't think it's, gosh, we hope we can win a couple sets. It's we can win these matches if we play our best, and I think that's really exciting.
Love it. Love it. So joined by Allie Dees, a senior psychology major from South Central California. And you are just having a great season. You're a transfer from Bakersfield, captain of the team, middle blocker with 40 blocks and 80 kills, a server with 20 aces. What is the secret to all those aces that you've got?
Just coach, man. Coach is the secret.
All right.
The knowledge.
So I have watched you serve quite a bit this year, and I think it's you rub the bottom of your shoes before each time. You do it a couple times, and then you serve the ball. So is that FRC little grit and grime that's on the ball that's really making the difference?
I can't tell you.
Secret sauce, huh?
After she graduates, she'll let everybody know.
All right. Okay. Marina Gronkowitz, sophomore, nursing major, a former Munster Mustang, so a region person with us. You're having a great season as well, leading the team with 317 assists, over 140 digs. Your career numbers are outstanding, 745 assists and 397 digs and a whole bunch of service aces. So talk to me about setting. When I watch you play, it's just amazing the timing that you have with your teammates.
Thank you. It's all about just remaining absolutely calm, but most of all, like knowing my teammates, knowing what set they want, and just setting them up for absolute great kills.
So that timing, that's hours and hours of practice, right?
Oh, yeah. Tons of reps, tons of failing, but most of all succeeding.
My favorite is when you set it backwards. Like, how does that? That's like magic, Coach.
It is. We just sprinkle some dust, and she just makes it happen. It's pretty good.
All right, perfect. All right, so ladies, take us back on your journey. Allie, how did you get started in volleyball?
My mom played volleyball in college,
Okay.
and she was a coach. So I grew up around it. My sister played volleyball in college, my older sister.
Okay.
So family, just been raised around volleyball.
So you know the next question, who's the best volleyball player in the family?
My younger sister, actually.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
All right. A little shout out to your younger sister. I love it. Marina, how'd you get started in volleyball?
Kind of same story. It was with my sister. I played different sports all my life, and then I'd go to every single one of her volleyball games. I became so fascinated with it, and I'd play with her in the backyard, and I just never stopped since.
Nice. So what do you guys love so much about the sport? Allie, you spent a lot of time.
I would say the sisterhood, the team. You have friends, family, just within the team, and it just makes it a better experience.
Excellent. Marina?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Like, of course, I live really close by, so, like, I have family there, but, like, this is ultimately, like, my second family, and, like, I feel so comfortable with the support from everybody, but also, like, the competition, like, I just love that.
What do these two young ladies mean to your evolving program?
They mean everything. Actually, they have fun stories. So, Allie, we recruited at our last college, and we just couldn't kind of make it work financially and some things here. So, right when you hired us, she was our first phone call for recruiting. So, I thought that was pretty fun. And then with Marina, the prior coach had recruited and signed her. So, I kind of inherited Marina, right? But you don't know what you're going to get, right? So, we had a practice, and I saw her set 2 balls. I was like, we're good. She was fantastic.
There we go. Was it the backwards set?
It was. You set Erica a lot of sides in that practice, right?
Erica
and they connected
killed it.
right away, and I was like, I think we're going to be okay. So I think both of them, just their joy, the way they treat other people in the team make a huge difference in what our culture is right now.
Well, I got to tell you, I am so pleased at the progress of the program. We are at 9 wins. That's what we had last year. But even better than that is first-time wins against Wayne State, Saginaw Valley, Northern Michigan, taking GV to 5 sets. I am pumped up. I can't wait for the next time you guys are home. But, Coach, we are ahead of schedule.
We're ahead of schedule. I was thinking it's usually about a 2-year reclamation project. But, again, I think it's not so much the physical talent. It's the leadership they've both shown and the other girls on the team. And I think – you've got players who may not play as much because our talent's really high, but their buy-in, how they support each other, I think has been a big deal, and that's why we're ahead of schedule, I think.
You're looking forward, Allie, to the UP trip?
Yes, it's so beautiful.
It is, and it won't be snowing, so in and out. So, Marina, tell us what to expect games against Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech.
Oh, they're going to be loud, rowdy. They're trying to get into our heads, but that's just not going to happen. We're going to shut them down in their home court and show them who's boss.
I like that. Shut them down on their home court.
That's why she's here. Yeah.
Hopefully the Northern Michigan folks aren't watching this program.
They can be. That's fine.
There we go. All right. So what do you see for the rest of the way on the GLIAC here?
I think we've done a really good job of just showing what we're about. I think the speed of our offense gives a lot of teams problems, which is really good, and our serving has really stepped up. Allie's gone on some huge runs for us this year, but we are currently 11th in the nation in service aces per set, so that's been a big part of our success. So I think if we can keep our confidence up and mainly just mental focus, I think we're going to do some really good things.
So when he gives you the secret sign about where you're going to serve it, do you ever just like blow him off and say, nah, I'm going to serve it somewhere else?
Yeah. When our libero gives us signs, I seem to do better.
Wow.
Well, just look at Liv. That'll be fine.
All right. So, Marina, we got the Crossover Classic coming up soon, too, in the Sportsplex. 38 women's team. That's got to be cool for somebody that grew up in the region to have all this women's volleyball right here in Hammond.
Oh, yeah. It's so, like, cool because I'm used to, like, traveling. Like, we go to Utah and, like, we're all, like, out of our normal, like where we grew up at. But like here, it's like I feel like I'm at home playing here, and it's like, welcome to my place. Like I'll beat you. Like that's just what's gonna happen.
I love it. She's talking some stuff.
Yeah, she's here. She'll back it up too. That's why I like it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys joining. Allie, you have a test, so we got to get you out of here. What's the test in?
Abnormal psychology.
Abnormal psychology.
Yeah.
You know, this is perfect training, right?
This is why we get along.
You're going to ace that test.
Yeah.
No sweat there. So thanks for joining us here today. And I wish you the best of luck. And I can't wait to see, as Marina would say, what did she say? We're going to beat the rest
we're going to beat him down and show him what's
Beat them
up.
down on their home court.
All right. All right. So that wraps up this edition of Purdue Northwest Athletics Today. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck the rest of the way. And as always, go Pride.